Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dogs and cats of all ages, to the Guild 3. This is I don't want to say a city building game, it's more of a dynasty building game. It's kind of a newer game in that it's been out of early access and fully released for I think 3 or 4 months now. And I'm getting a hold of it, and I am thoroughly enjoying playing it. But there's going to be one of 3 reactions you're going to have to this game. Number 1, you're going to really like it, or 2, you're going to hate it, or number 3, you're going to go, yeah, this is a decent game, and I'm curious enough to keep playing. And that's where I'm at. This game does a lot of good things, and well, it does lack some polish. We'll get into that more, a little bit about that later. But it's a pretty fun game. There's a lot of micro management involved, but that's okay. It's kind of the premise of the game. So let's get started. Single player, start a new game. And this is the 1400s. We're not going to do the tutorial. You can start in any province that you would like Warsaw, Paris, Salzburg, anywhere you want to go. Any city, rather, not province, city. The city that you select is going to determine the maximum number of dynasties. If you've ever played a kind of like a civilization game, these will be your opponents and or allies. We are going to start here in Magdeburg, which we're going to have 8 dynasties. If you don't like to have that many, you can bring it down to 4, but we'll go on for the full experience of 8. Normal difficulty is just fine with me. We're going to go a 2-year round period. In other words, the game does time a little odd, but it works for what we're trying to do. The game mode is going to be a poor fellow. We're going to start off very poor. We have to make all of our money. This is going to be so the end goal here is we're not going to become sovereign. This is going to be a free game. In other words, we're going to define what it is that we want to do. It's just basically a sandbox version. Let's continue on and start it up. And here we go. We've got our character here. This is going to be Sarah Smythe of the Smythes family. If you could tell, I tried to do I think this is the correct way for Old English spelling of the Smith. Might be. I don't know. I just made it up if it's not. So, Sarah here, she's going to be a blacksmith trade. Well, that's in the Craftsman type thing. The red area. But let's get into this in just a second. First, let's change the family crest, our coat of arms, our identifying markers, and then when you change it, of course, it changes the color of your dress. So we're going to choose the sword and the axe there. Hopefully that's an indication of we make weapons and armor here. For religion, you could be a Catholic, you could be a secular Christian, or you could be a Protestant. No, that is not Orthodox, even though it's the Orthodox symbol. No, you're a secular Christian. You don't get involved in the squabbles between these two. Catholics don't like the Protestants, and the Protestants don't like the Catholics. So we're going to be a secular Christian. Yeah, we're going to... They try not to interfere in the struggles between the Catholics and the Protestants. And the same thing goes with the Protestants. If you're trying to interact with the Catholic, well, you're going to have some problems. The Catholics the same way, trying to interact with the Protestants. You know, that whole religious war that they had going on back then? Yeah, we don't want to get involved in that. We're just going to say secular Christian. So, let's go to skill trees here. These yellow, we've got red, light blue, and navy or dark blue. However you want to say it. These are part of a skill tree. So if you can start any of these skills, and it's part of a larger tree. You'll see that when we get going. We're going to be a craftsman. Now, as a craftsman, you can be a tinker, or you can be a potter. We're going to start off by making basically daggers. That's our goal, is to make daggers. We're going to make weapons. You know, blacksmith and all. You can start out as male or female, obviously. We're going to start off as a female, the matriarch of the family. One of the things the game does poorly is the characters themselves. They spent a lot of time working on... The buildings look fantastic. I really like the building look. They look really good. The plants, trees, the grass, flora, fauna, whatever. The flowers, They all look good. They really do. The characters look horrible. Scope in a little bit. You can see they didn't even bother smoothing this out. The faces look just bad. Yeah, bad. They spent so much time doing this, and they're like, oh, shouldn't we do a character creation? Yeah, let's just do it on a Saturday. Yeah, that's kind of how it worked. That's how it looks anyway. So the characters are horrible. You can change the character size. There's only 3 options. Small, medium, and large. We're going to be a nice petite lady. We're not going to change her face. Her clothing, they did a really good job with the clothing. This is what you would see a lady in the Middle Ages wearing. Very nice. Well done. So they did get the clothing pretty accurate for the different things. I mean, look at that. Just well done. But, I think we're going to do this one. I like that one. Looks kind of nice. A little upscale. Nice dress. Nice belt. Camel pelt. So that's going to be that. You can change your hair color, but we're not going to do that. One of the things I really like what they did here is with the abilities. You don't start overpowered, nor do you become overpowered. So they did a really good job with this. And what you put your points in are going to determine what you're going to become good at. Well, Sarah here, she's from a blacksmithing family, the Smythes. And, she went to blacksmith school back in England. Or Londonium, as the proper name is called. London, England, wherever. Yeah. And so she went to this school, and the instructor pulled her aside one day and said, Sarah, look, listen, you can become a blacksmith, and that's all well and good. You're going to make some money doing that. But let me tell you something. If you want to make the real money, you walk around with a clipboard and a hard hat. And she said, what? She goes, look, listen. He said, listen, in order to make money, you don't actually do the work. You tell other people what to do. Oh, so she gets that. So she's not going to be strong. We don't need her to be strong. We don't need her to be very dexterous either. Or we don't need her to have a lot of perception. So we're going to pull those back 3. She's going to be a very charismatic lady. People are going to be like to be around her. And also, you can increase your intel. We're going to be a little smarter than the average cat. So there we go, and that's what we're going to do right here. Let's get this game going.
Welcome to the Guild 3. An economic simulation and RPG set in the late Middle Ages.
Yeah. Oop. Okay. So we start off right here. And I've slowed the game down to slow motion. There is no pause in this game. The game does not pause. It does. That's pause. But you can't do anything. You can't pan, zoom, or look around. So you can also pan the camera. Gonna see this way. Pretty cool. Yeah, so they did a really good job. I mean, look at it. This looks good. It does look, I mean, it's not, super awesome, but I think it looks nice. The trees look good. The buildings look great. I mean, look at this. That looks fantastic. There's a nice little church. It's St. Martin's, I think. Yep, St. Martin's. They did a really good job in a lot of these buildings. So, yeah, I don't have any complaints about that. What I'm looking for right now is what buildings are around us. Lumberyard, a cottage, there's a church, an orchidist, a windmill, and there's our home, our cottage, a village cottage is the name. I also want to find, there's a lumberyard and a mine. I want to know where the city is in relation to where we're at. Okay, so this is the way to the city here. We're going to go this way. Oh, we have to cross 2 bridges to get into the city. Okay, that's fine. All right, so we know we got some work cut out for us. Here's the market right here. I kind of like our starting position. So we know that we're a blacksmith. That's number 1. We'll go through. There's no overlays in this game, like some of the other games I've played. Basically, here's our skill tree. Remember what I was talking about earlier? Here's food preparation. This is where you'll find the miller, the orchidist, the fisherman, and the agriculture. Handicraft, that's what we're doing. We have started out with Crude Craftsman. You also have a scholarship, which involves barber, preacher, alchemy, and herbalism. And then roguery, you can do minstrel, smuggler, robber, or gravedigger. And then you have social skills. These cost influence. Now, just because we started out as a kind of the crafting doesn't mean that we can't get into other things. We can get into food preparation, but it does cost us 500 influence, and we only have 100. So that's how we're starting out off, kind of, where we're at. This is our budget. We start off with 300 monies, 300 ducats we stole from Aunt Bertha. So that's what we have to start off with. That's right here, 300 monies. We don't have any businesses going on right now. No resource providers. And there we are. There's our score. Next, we have our family tree, which is headed by our lovely Sarah. We also have the Book of Dynasties. This shows us the other dynasties on the map, what the things are, if they're popular. This will change as the game. Everything starts off pretty much the same. Hostages, romances, and a family. And there's our little cottage. Quest book. There's no quests going on. Quests are kind of cool. City records. There's the local politics. So there's all kinds of cool little places you can join. You can become an informer, a clerk, a gate guard, so on and so forth. We'll get into that later. City different laws in the city. What's legal and what's illegal. I'm sure we'll be breaking a law or two. This is the time frame. Now, how time works in this game is for every 24 hours is considered 2 years. So a full 24 hours is 2 years of activity. And if you had chosen 1 year, that would represent 1 year of activity. So you can, and then you can also do 3 and 4 years. I like 2 years. It's kind of a nice middle ground between the two. It'll extend your play a little bit more. And then we've got some, the menu, idle characters, buildings, our characters, and a tutorial camera mode. We don't worry about that. And this is erect a new building. And these are all of the actions we can take down here. So let's get this show on the road. First thing we want to do is erect a new building. And we're going to start off with the Crude Craftsman's hut. And what I really like about the game is they give you these really cool names. Really clever names, I think. I mean, you can rename them. Dust and Shavings. So you can sprained finger. Skimped on raw materials. So yeah, they've got cheap and cheerful. Rot and sweat. Quit your whining. A ruffian. Let's see. What's a clever name? I don't want a Crude Craftsman. Meager wages. Quit your whining. Dust and Shavings. Yeah, let's do that one. You can rename it. I just don't want to be bothered with renaming. Now, you see the white here? We can't build here. This is considered another district. This is part of the city. We're not allowed to build here. We can build anywhere where there's blue. Now, in point of fact, we don't have to build here. If we don't want to build here, let me right-click here. There are other little towns around the area. So, like, here's a little town right here. Little village outside. There's a couple villages outside the area. If I press a space bar, you can see how that's blue. Well, that's another town. And we got another one over here. Right over here. I think... Yeah, that's the only one. So there's 3 of them over here. So you don't have to build your building in your starting area. You can build it anywhere you want as long as it's within a little village. There are some buildings that can only be built... rusty tools. There's only certain buildings that can be built in certain places. I would like this. What is this building? Herbut. I would kind of like this building over here. Next to the... Yeah. Rusty tools. There we go. I want this building right here. This is a nice place for it. Yes. 1250. So we're going to spend some money there. Now the reason I want it here is because this is the only road leading into the village. So if we can get people to buy from us before they go to the market, which is right here, to buy, that would be great. Now a lot of us, you don't have to build your buildings next to the market. It's helpful, but you don't have to. You'll see why. A lot of folks build their opening buildings close to the market. I would prefer to build it over here. I'd prefer the people coming across the road here to come to my shop first and buy from me. So that's where we're going to build that. We have another thing we need to do. We need to come over here. And we're going to click on our cottage. There's a couple of ways to interact with your building. You can double click on it, or click on it single click and press the information button, and it'll bring this up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take Sarah. I'm going to put her inside of the building by right clicking on the building. I'll speed the game up just a minute. There we go. We slow mode down again, and we are inside her little building, her little cottage. It's a quite homely little place. Yeah. We're going to interact. It's the same thing you can do if you're inside of the building. Right click and it opens up the same screen. Now this could be confusing for a little bit. Basically, these are actions you can take. This is your inventory of what you have inside the building. These are the orders that you want them to do. And these are the workers that you have over here. What we need to do is we need to hire Sarah in this building. So she's going to work from this building. What I want her to do is I want her to build a couple of bouquets of flowers. I want her to build 2 of those. And then I want her to build 2 flannels. 2, like that. You can see right here, she's going to start building that bouquet of flowers from our inventory here. There we go. Like so. I'll speed the game up. And she's going to come over and start making some flowers. Like that. You can see her production up here. And this is our warning that we have no air. Our building should be coming along. It does rise out of the ground. Very strangely. Because that's how buildings are built in real life. I've seen them being built this way. They just take an elevator and they just bring it right up, put the foundations right under it, and boom, there you go. That's no lie. That's the truth. That is the truth. Now she's working on these flannels right here. And she'll have both of these done here in just a moment. Our other building is almost finished.
A new building.
Let's go back to slow-mo again. And let's go back here to... Oh, excuse me. We're going to go... Oh, no. We're going to go right here. We could become a commoner if we could claim this title right now. But we're not going to. We only have 1,700 ducats left. So it costs money to claim title. You have to grease the wheels of bureaucracy. Okay? So we don't want to spend this money. We're going to need this money a little bit later on. So we're going to click on the Crude Craftsman's hut. And you can see what we can build here. We can build iron, crude hut weapons, and daggers. I want them to build all 3 of these. These are locked. We cannot build those. They do give you a little bit of opening resources. The other thing we need to do is hire some workers. So we're going to hire 2 workers. Like so. And we're going to hire a transporter. Like this. The next thing I want to do is I want to come over here to storage. And I want to go here to iron. I do not want them to... This is procure. Or sell. I'm sorry. Sell right here. And this is procure. I don't want them buying iron. I want us to make the iron. So I want 60 iron, and I want, say, 60 flax in our building. We are going to sell daggers. We are not going to sell crude weapon hilts. We're going to buy flax. We're going to buy iron ore, which we're going to turn into iron, and then we're going to make crude weapon hilts and daggers. So our list of guys right here, they don't have anything. They're not doing anything right now, right? So what we need to do is come back here to production, and this is the automated production. Boom. Just like that. Our workers will now start producing The items here, they'll produce daggers, iron, and crude weapons. This guy here, or guy,
Where would you like to go?
girl, Caroline, she is our transporter. She's going to go to the market and buy stuff for us if our inventory is low. There, see, our money just dropped. Well, we had to hire all these people. Well, she's going to go to the market here in just a minute. I'm going to speed the game up. She's going to go to the market. Okay. There we go. There we go. You can see I'm starting to make iron. She's going to the market. See that right there? That indicates she's going to the market. And what she's going to do is she's going to go buy stuff.
We'll get ready.
So she's going down, looks like over here to the quarry to buy stuff. And she's going to bring stuff over to our herbalist. Or not our herbalist, our craftsman shop. Ah, preacher's hut. Cool. Okay. And Sarah has finished her job. You can see her right here. She has finished what she is doing. So what we want to do, you can see there's Sarah right there. We want to grab the flowers that we bought, put them in our inventory. We'll go ahead and grab both of them. Why not? Just in case. And what we need to do is we need to look, well, we're not married.
Yes?
We need to find ourselves a hunk of burning love. We need to find ourselves a man. We're looking for a man. We're looking for a good man. We're looking for a young man. I have some very specific needs. You know, the needs here. Reinhold, he's a squire. He's, I'm looking for productivity. You know, you don't want to find yourself a man and find out he plays computer games. No. This guy, he's pretty productive. Jean. He's decently productive. He's all right. He does have a leather armor. So he's very strong, too. A big strapping lad. Hawk here. He's not very productive. He's smart. He's dexterous. He's not what we're looking for. Lars. How about Klaus here? Klaus is a big fella. He's pretty productive. The negative here, he's got a base value of 6 charisma. This guy is on my list. He is single. He's in Sudenburg. And we may go for Klaus here. Are there any other young lads that we want? Edmund. Edmund's not bad either. Detlef. He's got a nice leather armor. He's not very productive. There's Walter. He's not very. Yeah, he's a not very productive fella. Guthard. Let me slow the game down a little bit. While we're looking through the inbox. We're trying to find the good man, Mark Ward. He's pretty strong. He only has 1 charisma, so I'm not interested in him. I want a charismatic man. Yeah. What do you have on you? Nothing. This guy's pretty productive. And we have an 84% chance of liking this guy. He's a level 2 fella. Jean is an 84% chance. So we're sorting our options out. We're going to find ourselves a good man. Oh, I like this guy. He's already got what I want, a free citizen's garb. He's got some bone dust and some iron. 84% chance. He's in Otterschleben, wherever that's at. I think we're going to go for this fella. 91% chance of finding ourselves attracted to this fella.
I am otherwise engaged.
So, Sarah, let's go ahead and speed the game up. There she goes. We could follow her around. What is this? Yeah. So we could follow Sarah.
I'm busy.
Hopefully he's close by. Oh, man. There's our little cabin right there. He's got. Oh, he's right over there. No, that's our cabin. Oh, somebody got slapped. Yeah. See, look at these trees. They're very nice. It's a very pretty game. Look at that. Sarah is off to find herself a man. Let's go find that man. It's going to take her a while to get there. Uh-oh. Everybody's out looking for love right now. But I think we'll be fine because Sarah is a very charming young lady in her nice red coat or red dress. Let's go with the red dress. There he is. Let's slow the game down. Oh. I would like to ask your permission. Ooh, a little bit of sweet talk there.
Yes, why not?
Nice. Let's continue on with the... Oh, look, here's the other thing I want to do. I'm going to grab that flannel, which is basically a washcloth. And she's going to wash herself off a little bit. What's going to happen is she is going to get a charisma bonus because she's going to be nice and... Well, she's going to be... There you go, perfumed.
At your service.
And we're going to give the guy some flowers.
My pleasure.
I'm hurrying.
There you go.
I was thinking of you and would like to offer you this gift.
Oh, he liked that.
Here I am.
Let's give him another compliment.
I am here, dear
Will
lady.
do.
94%.
I fell under your spell.
You flatter me.
Excellent.
Here I am.
Let's do a little sweet talk.
I have been waiting.
Butter him up a little bit. 87% chance of success.
Yes?
Let's go for a little peck on the cheek.
Darling? I'm hurrying.
We got a 90%. Oh, there. A little kiss on the cheek. That was... Oh. Oh. Just got slapped.
Not now, please.
He did not like that at all. We were a little too forward with him, I think. We'll have to maybe try to
I'm hurrying.
talk to him again. Butter him up.
It's, I fell under your spell.
You flatter me.
There we go.
I am the master.
Let's see if we can seal the deal here with a wedding ring. 91% chance.
Will do.
There you go.
Good sir, would you give me the greatest...
Oh,
Someone spurns.
we've been spurned. Ugh. We have been spurned. We failed in our mission. 91% chance.
Yes, my dear.
I'm hurrying.
But we're going to try again.
Good sir, I fell under your spell.
You flatter me. Thank you very much.
At your service.
Okay. 91% chance. Give it a go.
That won't take long.
We'll try again.
Sir, would you give me the...
Ah!
For love affair.
Anything wrong?
Now what we need to do is we need to get married right now.
Yes.
Yeah, put a ring on it. Let's go.
I want to marry
Very
you for
pleased
ceremony
with
in
this
church.
decision, my darling.
Okay, we're going to the church? Yeah. So Sarah started a conversation.
What the church do for you today?
Well, we can do a church wedding.
So be it.
A wedding is taking place.
There we go. Now remember I said that the time is a little strange. Well, this kind of talks,
We are gathered together today to join these two.
this simulates like, a year of kissy poo and that kind of stuff. Uh-huh.
Woman to be your, and you
Yeah.
take
Yes.
this man, so be it.
Lovely. Kiss the bride.
I hereby
We've got a few
declare
people
you
in attendance.
man and wife.
Yeah.
You may now kiss the bride.
Kiss the...
Family member has never done.
All right. Sarah?
Really can't get away from here right now.
Yep, you need to go home.
Home time.
Hawk,
What's that? I'm hurrying.
you need to go home. So we're going to send them home. What do you have on you, sir? You've got some bone dust and some iron and some free citizens guard. That's going to be very helpful to the cause. Let's go ahead and speed the game up. It's going to take a while to get to where they need to go. Here's one of the little villages. So they got to run all the way home. Let's go a little faster. And all the while, our business over here, way over here, should be making us some monies. Oh, the other thing I want to do, front store. We want to have 10 daggers in our front store. We want to sell our daggers at the front store. The reason why is we're going to get the best deal because we're going to sell them at market price at our front store. If we take them directly to the market here, well, we don't make as much. But if we sell them in our front store, people are coming by here, go, oh, let me stop in and get a dagger. And we sell them at full price. We sell them at a discount, obviously, because the market people have to make money. So that's kind of how that works. Next. They're coming home. We're going to go ahead and add our husband
Not now, please.
to our hotkey. Okay. And they should be coming home any minute now. There's Hawk and Sarah. Yep. Head on home. There we go. Now, we'll stay in here for just a second so you can kind of see what's going to happen here. Well, let's go back to normal speed. What we want to do is we want to kiss our husband.
Potatoes. What
Potatoes.
are potatoes? Are they edible? I am pretty hungry right now.
I'm a bit busy right now.
And she is leveled up. We're going to go ahead and give her a point in charisma. Next thing we want to do is go to here. And we want to dance with our spouse. And how this works is when you give them a little kiss, do a little dance, their fertility goes up. Because that's how science works in the Middle Ages. It's just how it works. And this is their version of, dancing. They hold their hands together and walk around in a circle. Okay. And then we're going to go make some babies. We have a 100% chance of making a baby.
Of course.
And let's give the couple you can't see them doing it anyway, so we're just going to give them a little privacy. A little bit of privacy. All right, how are we doing over here? We have 4 daggers in the front store. Okay. This guy doesn't have anything to do. That's perfectly fine. We've got a bunch of material in our store, which is it's not a big deal. We have 630 monies right now. I'll probably end up calling them ducats because that's what they used in the Middle Ages. And we got a dagger. He's going to take the dagger and sell it. Hopefully we get some more here. And how's Sarah doing? We're almost done. And give me the baby. Somebody is expecting a baby. Let's go back down in slow motion again. We need to add our husband to the cottage as a worker.
I am the master.
Yep. Now what I want them to do is I want them to go boast about our achievements. And then what I have Hawk here do is I'm going to have him go and gather some more flowers, some more roses from the place. I need 8, 16. Well, let's just make some more bouquet of flowers. Yeah, I'm going to have him gather some more wild roses. So 8. It takes 2. It takes 2. Right here. It takes 2 wild roses to make a bouquet of flowers, plus a rock lily and jasmine. And I need to grab this stuff as well and sell it at the market. So we want to grab a math. Okay, I have to do math in my head. So we can make, what, 6 more. We need, that leaves 2 more, so we need 4. So let's grab our husband here.
Now, please.
And there's a place you can go I think we're close to, yeah, right here. This area here. I'm going to send him over there. Yeah, let's go back to regular speed. And we're just going to grab some wild roses. And we're just going to grab, what did I say, 4? I think 4. And so he's going to grab some roses. And we'll know, oh, Sarah.
You wanted to talk to me?
I did a boo-boo here. Right here. We want to set this on looped production. And we'll have you.
That won't take
Production
long.
has been halted.
What are you doing, Sarah?
Not now, please.
Why?
Good.
Go home.
Certainly.
There we go. Oh, let me slow down here real quick. Have her put her washcloth away. Oh. What? Ah, we'll just... Dude, listen. Here, we'll take all these, put those in there, grab this. Okay. We're going to send Hawk back home,
That
What's
won't
up?
take long.
and I'm going to send you to the market.
Yes.
And we're going to sell this bone dust here. That's going to give us 260 monies. This iron I'm going to keep. So we're going to take Sarah and take her over to our Crude
Yes,
Craftsman's hut. Then we're going to drop this off here. So that's some free material for us. And then we're just going to have her back to work. What she's going to do is boast about our achievements. That's going to give us some influence. As far as our man over here, I would like him to make... I would like him to... Whoops, the next year. Boom, boom. We got ourselves a baby named John. Backstabber. This guy's something about you that people don't trust. He's not a trustworthy kid. Don't blame him. We're going to make 8 of these. And we're going to make 8 of these. Right. And we'll have Hawk.
Certainly.
Make those first. Make these first. Well, these are going to boast about our achievements for a little bit. That's fine, though. And then let's... so it is 1 in the morning. Our workers are not working. That's okay. They stop working at 10 o'clock? 10 o'clock. And then they start working again at 4 in the morning.
I am otherwise engaged.
Right.
2 o'clock in the morning, and all is well.
So Sarah's going to come in and make our items for us. Yeah, like I say, don't look at the characters.
Someone doesn't like you.
Someone doesn't like us. Well, that's just too bad. I don't think I got enough wild roses. Opportunity for trade. We
3
can't.
o'clock in the morning, and
Nothing.
all is well.
There's nothing we could do about that. We don't have the ability to do that. We need to be a citizen, I believe, in order to do trade stuff. are we missing? Ah, yes, we're missing. I need 6 more. 6 more roses. Okay, that's fine. Alright, Sarah.
Home time? What's that?
Like you. Hang on, let's slow the game down here again. And
No pay?
Hawk, go home.
Of course.
We're gonna wait for a minute. We've got to do a thing.
I'm busy.
No, you're not that busy. Get home. Oh, he's halfway across the town, isn't he? Yeah. Well, Sarah, in the meantime,
Home time?
can
What's
go. Where are you, Sarah?
that? Let me. Anything wrong?
Okay, thank you. Just right there. We're going to send her over here.
Of course.
And then, how many do I need again? We need 6 more. 6 more flowers to make the bouquets. All right. Sarah.
Not now, please.
And 6 of those. Hawk's on his way home. We have 2,000 monies now. So we're not going to buy a title. We're not buying this title yet. What we're going to do is we're going to upgrade our building. Oh, sorry, that's the Urbud. Our building here. Okay, slow down again. So in order to upgrade your building, you go to add-ons. There are various things you can do. You can add additional workers or a whole bunch of other stuff. I want to add additional productivity, customer satisfaction, and I want to add in where is it? Building security. We'll come back to the additional workers a little bit later. All right, Sarah,
Roses everywhere. I'm hurrying.
go home, please. There we go. Slow down again. Let's put these in here. And it's the new year. So Sarah and Hawk are, well, they're back in their homes.
Yes, sir.
Give your husband a kiss. And then do a little dance. And make a little love. Get down tonight. Back in baby. We still have a 100% chance.
Anything wrong?
I'm hurrying.
Bum, bum, bum. Do, 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 do.
Someone is expecting a baby.
Somebody's expecting a baby. Let's go ahead and add these 3. And then we'll go ahead and boast about our achievements. And we'll put these guys back to work.
I'm
Like so.
hurrying.
I am otherwise engaged.
Here we go. Making the rest of these flowers. And all done. That's the last one we can make here, so we delete that. And now we have 9 flowers and 9 flannels, which we can use later for our offspring. It's going to go at 2 fast speed. What Sarah's doing is now
Busy right now.
she's going to go out and boast about our achievements. Tell everybody how great we are. Because we're great people. Guy bought a bunch of iron. Or he's going to bring that back home to our blacksmith. So ensuring us that we have enough materials. You can already see we're up to 169 influence. Pretty good. And we're going to get a bonus from Hawk here.
I am otherwise engaged.
He's got this pretty cool citizen's garb on him. 8% bonus. I'm sorry, this is a bargaining garb. I need to get him a different piece of item. There's another. Some of the different clothing and different items give you bonuses. We're going to need to do that. But otherwise, he's got 4 charisma. Sarah,
I really can't get away from here
she
right
has
now.
11 because, well, she's pregnant, and you know, women who are pregnant get that glowing buff around them. They glow. So we are making a bit of money right now, not a lot, but we've got 10 daggers in the front store, which is just fine. Plenty of material. And when we sell these, we'll make, see, the market is selling them for 102 in Ovenstedt, and the market is buying them in Werder for 111. That's 400 ducats. I think he's going to Werder to sell them. I think they go to the place
I'm onto it.
that has the most.
onto it.
Yeah, I think they're going to the market, the market that has the most available, or the highest sell price. Yep, in Werder, made 437 ducats. Somebody likes us. Of course they liked us. And you can look on these if you want. They like us. There's a vacant office. Five of them. Going to take those to Old Town now for 110. That'll be another 500 ducats. Plus the daggers that we have in the front of our town. Somebody will eventually come in and buy those. You'll see those down here in Visitors. And she just sold those. Now we're up to 2,600 monies. And they'll also go to I think they go to the places with the cheapest material to purchase items. So if we need iron, that's where they're going to go to the cheap place to get iron. And we're gonna want to upgrade her stuff. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab Hawk here, and I'm going to send him. Let's see. It's getting nighttime. Yeah, I want to send him over here to our craftsman's hut. And I also want to get Sarah.
I can't help right now.
I want her to go home.
Good.
It's going to be nighttime.
Not now, please.
Oh, let's go to the market.
Yes.
Whatever market's closest is fine. The dynasty. Okay. So our people have stopped working. Slow down a little bit. He's just going to go to the closest market, which is in Old Town. I'm going to slow the game down here for a second. Let's go to clothing. I want to grab some of these artisan clothes. Ooh, those are expensive. Newtown. We're going to go to Prester. There are 800 ducats there. Let's go to Preston.
You wanted to
Hawk,
talk to
where's
me?
Preston at? Market there. Where Preston is over here, I think. Owenstadt. What about over here? What's this town? Otterschleben. What about over here? Sudenburg. Is that one over here? Perhaps? Let's... I don't know where Preston is. Where is Preston? We can find out by going to... Let me slow down. Excuse me. Go to buildings. And then we want to find public buildings. And we want to find the markets in Preston. Where is the market? Trade routes. Public buildings. Where are the markets at? Oh, it's right here. Okay. So we want to take Hawk. Oops, sorry. Hawk, come here.
Certainly.
Yep.
I really can't get away from here right now.
Boom, boom, boom. Oh, it's by our home. Cool. That'd be helpful. And it's a new year. We should have ourselves a new baby.
12.
It's Claudia. Yeah, she's nimble. Let's go back to slow-mo.
What's up?
Here.
That won't take long.
And then go here.
I'm hurrying.
Back to the market. Let's go to clothing. Yeah, artisan's clothes. I want to buy 2 of these. So 2. Oh, we can only afford 1. Well, that sucks. I don't want to sell this. I'll give the artisan clothes to him. And then we want to take this guy
No pain, no gain.
and go to our home. Or, I'm sorry,
Certainly.
the tavern. The Crude hut here.
No, I'm a bit busy right now.
Yep, come on, Hawk. We got work to do. Okay, slow down a minute. We're going to grab this free citizen's garb. Put it here. This gives us a bonus from bargaining. We're going to give this to Caroline, like that. We're going to take this, put this on, and we're going to grab the daggers out of the front store. And we're going to go ahead and sell them real quick so I can have some cash.
At your service.
So go back to the market.
Will do.
Yep. And slow down again. So we're going to take these daggers. I'm going to sell 7 of them. And then I'm going to go ahead and sell this transporter's clothes. And then we're going to buy another artisan's clothes. 1 of those. Yep. There we go. Then we're going to send this guy home. Actually, go to the inventory again. We're going to take 1 of the daggers and put that in his slot here. And then we're going to go ahead and send him home.
Of course.
Send home.
Certainly.
All right. So if you look on his character sheet, he's got reputation bonus and resistance and armor. So reputation bonus 37%. Okay. Well, we're home. Let's go here. We'll take the dagger, put it in here. Take the clothes, put it in here. Click on Sarah. We're going to give her a dagger. And we're going to give her some nice clothes. There we go. That's robust clothing, not to be mistaken for artisan's clothing. I'm going to sell this. And then the next thing we want to do is
I'm hurrying.
we're going to see if we can't make ourselves another baby.
That won't take long.
Little dance. And a 70% chance.
Wanted to talk to me?
Good.
Sarah's getting a little older. She's 21.
3 o'clock in the morning, and all is well.
Someone is expecting a
I'm
baby.
on my way.
And we got ourselves a baby.
Home time?
Hawk,
What's that?
go ahead and start working again.
I really can't get away from here right
Sarah,
now.
go ahead and go to the
Will do.
market. And we'll sell this clothing here. For a little bit of cash, it's fine. There we go. And then you can go ahead and resume working. And there we go. And we are well on our way. She's going to come over here and boast about our achievements. And she's pregnant, and she's got on some nice clothing.
I'm a bit busy right now.
So
Can't help right now.
she has a reputation bonus of 89%. Her artisan's clothes plus her charisma give her a nice bonus. We have daggers on us in case we get attacked. Yes, that is a thing. You will get attacked in this game. And I'm glad there are no more. I'm glad there's no competition on this side. Orchidist huts. Yeah. Pottery hut. Yeah, so we are the only people making daggers on this side in this town. We have cornered the market. Not really, but only people making them. But I think we've reached a good stopping point so far. I'm not optimizing our movements or anything like that. We're just having a little bit of fun here. So we're gonna go ahead and call this episode here.
Announcement of the Guild of Craftsmen.
That's great. And a bunch of vacant places. But we will continue on in the next one. We've reached a good stopping point, and we'll try to get some more stuff done later. That's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.